So when you take Nevada's freedoms and you combine them with the U.S. Constitution, because we are a federalist society, we both have the state government and we have the federal national government. Therefore, the Bill of Rights of the U.S. Constitution, you add those to the Bill of Rights with the state of Nevada. State of Nevada, no ex post facto nor bills of attainder. You have a right to vote, a right to recall, right to initiative, 3 branches of government, right to freedom of conscience, right to initiative. You got a right to safety, happiness, property, life, and liberty. Freedom is a gift, and it's protected by our Constitution. It's protected by law. We need to have Bill of Rights police. We need to have a Bill of Rights, not an FBI so much, but a Federal Bureau of Protecting the Bill of Rights. You know, it's almost like you want to try to stop me from having the right to speak. You're trying to stop me from having a right to a trial by jury, an actual fair trial by jury. You're trying to stop me from being secure in my person's houses, papers, and effects. I think we should start smacking people. You take away my fucking American freedom, we just smack you, you stupid pile of shit. What, you're going to take away my right to speak, my right to publish? Fuck you, you piece of shit. You clearly don't understand America what's so goddamned ever. People that was against marijuana legalization, what are you talking about? Do you have any idea about personal fucking freedom? The whole point of America is that we got personal fucking freedom. In the state of Nevada, Nevada, we have a right to peacefully assemble, freedom from debtor's prison, right to just compensation. With eminent domain proceedings forever, we have a right to religion. We have a right to religion without discrimination or preference. We have rights of the criminally accused, no double jeopardy, right to due process, self-defense, and with counsel, right to remain silent. It's been amended 3 times. Freedom from excessive bail, fines, or cruel and unusual punishment. Freedom, the right to contracts. We have a perfect toleration of right to defend, perfect toleration of religion, right to defend self and with counsel. Civil actions too, no quartering of soldiers. Freedom from slavery or involuntary servitude, right to due process. Without our, before life, liberty, or property can be taken away. Section 8, no ex post facto, bills of attainder. Section 15, let's see, right to habeas corpus hearing. That is section what? Orion Clemens was the Secretary of State when Nevada became a state. Who is Orion Clemens? That is Mark Twain's brother. Mark Twain was out here looking for silver. He couldn't find any. Freedom from standing armies, right to bear arms for our security, defense, hunting, recreation, and other lawful uses. Freedom from standing armies during peacetime, civil power supreme. Section 11, 2 years of appropriations for standing armies during war times, maximum. Freedom from jail over militia fines, right to speak, write, or publish sentiments on various subjects. No anti-speech or press law can be passed. Section 9 of Nevada's Bill of Rights. As long as you write the truth with a good motive and justifiable ends, you are covered. Your tuchus is covered. Right to revolution. You have a right to revolution in the state of Nevada, though it's watered down with the paramount allegiance. But for protection, security, or the benefit of the people, you have a right to alter or reform or to abolish and get rid of it. I mean, we're Americans, are we not? Of course, we have a right to revolution, because a revolution is a self-defense principle for a nation. We have a right to defend ourselves as individuals, so therefore, the nation state has a right, the people have a right to defend ourselves as a group. Right to a trial by jury, Section 3, it's sacred to all, and to remain inviolate forever. Right to bail by sufficient sureties. But not for life in prison murders where the proof is evident and the presumption is great. Right to peacefully assemble, to discuss the common good, to petition legislature for the redress of grievances, or to instruct your representatives. Section 13 says that representation is apportioned by population, freedom from debtor's prison, religion. There's victims' rights, right to a full and timely restitution, right to timely disposition of the criminal case, right to confer with prosecution, freedom from intimidation, abuse, or harassment, the right to be reasonably heard. And they mentioned the criminal justice process and some other things there. I'll end it off with, I'll just do the preamble in Section 18. I just want to talk a little bit about freedoms and how people in America are. I can't find the Constitution of Nevada anywhere, not at Barnes & Nobles, not in any of the big cities, not in any of the towns. There's hardly any bookstores, but none of the bookstores carry the Constitution of the state of Nevada. If we're trying to make a political religion where we have reverence for our nation's laws, I mean, aren't we Americans? So we love our freedoms, right? So we love the U.S. Bill of Rights, but we most especially love our state's Bill of Rights because the state's Bill of Rights only adds to our freedoms. I mean, who else is going to read the freedoms? You think they're fucking reading them? They don't want us to have any of these freedoms. That's why they shit a brick. I remember going into court one time in Grant County, and I'm trying to petition the judge to put a restraining order on my abuser. And when I went into Grant County to try to put the restraining order on my abuser, my public pretender told me not to go in there just talking about my rights and freedoms. Don't go in there just talking about your rights and freedoms thinking that you're going to be listened to. But we do have a right to safety, happiness, property, life, and liberty. Why would you say we did if we didn't? There was a goddamn search and seizure. Motherfucking Kaiser Carl and that pig Gloria. They don't know American rights. I mean, that's fucking 5th, 6th Amendment, right? So they don't know the state of Nevada's freedoms. The right to the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable seizures and searches shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but on probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, particularly stating, the specific person, place, and thing. Basically the same exact wording almost, persons, houses, papers, and effects, but that's, you can't just fucking search and seize. You can't just take shit, and you can't just go into fucking people's shit and fucking search around, motherfucker. We got victims' rights, right? So I'm just thinking about what the general spirit of Americans in our Bill of Rights. It's not overwhelming. You got, libertarians, you got a lot of politicians and people who speak about the issues. But in terms of the general public of America, I talked to, one American citizen, and immediately when I mentioned freedom, it was like, yeah, but there's restrictions, It's like, do you even know our legal freedoms? This is our Constitution. This is the fundamental, foundational part where all of our laws come from the Constitution. So when I say I have a freedom, the right to speak, you fucking piece of shit, I got a right to publish and speak and write what the fuck I feel like, you piece of shit. When I say that, I fucking mean it. And we need to start smacking motherfuckers. You're going to take away my Section 9 freedom of Nevada's Bill of Rights? You didn't even read Nevada's fucking Constitution, did you stupid motherfucker? If so, where at? Did you get an updated version online? Is that where's a copy? How come we don't have Nevada constitutions all over the place? Kentucky was passing out free constitutions. And we should have, when you have a lawful society, people could just go around committing crimes and hurting people. But this shows you with our liberties, it gives you a lot of peaceful avenues. Have you used your words? Have you tried writing? Have you tried to do a jury trial? Have you tried to do a peaceful assembly? Have you tried to do just compensation? Have you tried to right to bear arms, habeas corpus? Have you tried to petition? Have you tried? So by being a lawful society, they say, okay, well, what can I do about this? Have you, tried to register to vote? Have you tried to run for office? You have options. By being a lawful society, a nation that has reverence for our laws, and by talking about our civil liberties, because our basket of freedoms is both our state freedoms and our federal national government's freedoms. So we have a double dose of fucking freedom. We should have so much fucking freedom, it's not even fucking funny. We should talk about this. We should get together just to talk about, hey, you know what Section 18 is? Oh, yeah, it's freedom from unreasonable search and seizure, you pig-headed fascist motherfucker. Of course I know what Section 18 of Nevada's Constitution is. Of course I know I know Nevada. You don't get Nevada. You don't understand Nevada. You don't even know how to say Nevada, so get the fuck out of here. You want to come to Nevada and have a peaceful assembly? You better be discussing the common good. You better be discussing a petition to the legislature for redress of grievances, or you gathered peacefully today to assemble to instruct your representatives. That's specifically Section 10. So I remember being in fucking high school. What's the First Amendment? Oh, freedom of speech. No, it's religion. Well, the religion was the important one. After I showed that she was wrong. You don't want me to know that I have freedoms. And if you're not even telling me the truth about freedom of speech, religion was the important one. Religion is the dumbest one. Religion is the crappiest one. And it wasn't the important one. All 10 of them were passed at the same time. So they were all important, equally important. And if it was the First Amendment, so freedom of expression, freedom of conscience, there's kind of a theme with all the First Amendment freedoms too. Is there not? So to say that it was just freedom of religion, what about petition? What about peaceful assembly? What about right to press or freedom? No, we don't have a right to speak. Oh, okay, there, fucking Mary Beth, you piece of shit. And she was an authoritarian fascist. Everything she said and did, we had to fucking obey blindly, including her lies. Do we have to learn her fucking bullshit lies blindly too? I'm taking notes. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. What the fuck? So yeah, freedom, yeah, but with restrictions, motherfucker. Are you sure you even understand the civil liberties and the freedoms and what we're doing here in America? Because in Colorado it says you don't have a right to revolution unless, you don't want to be repugnant to the Constitution. So I'm thinking about, well, what's not repugnant? Well, we have elections, and we have a federalist society, and we got a rule of law, we got the Constitution, we got a Bill of Rights. These are all reasons to have a revolution. You're going to deny me my Bill of Rights? Have you ever even read Nevada's Constitution? Do you even know what Nevada is about? Do you have any fucking clue? The battle-born state, 1864. You don't get Nevada. You don't get Nevada. You don't understand Nevada. Get the fuck out of Nevada. You don't get us. You didn't read the rules, okay? You came around here and you didn't read the rules to our fucking state. Fuck you. The rules are we have freedoms. I mean, you're not supposed to go around hurting people, right? So don't rob, rape, murder, maim. Don't hurt others, right? Don't take advantage. Don't hurt. Don't exploit. So don't hurt people, but we have a lot of freedoms around here, and we're going to respect our freedoms because we respect our state and our people and our laws. We, the people of Nevada, grateful to Almighty God for our freedoms in order to secure its blessings, ensure domestic tranquility, and form a more perfect government. Those are the 3 reasons for our freedom: to ensure domestic tranquility and to form a more perfect government. We do establish this Constitution. That's the preamble of Nevada's 1864's Constitution. So yeah, the general tenor of America is not one of understanding our Bill of Rights and to talk about them. And we're not definitely, if we don't even read the Bill of Rights or our Constitution, there's motherfuckers out here that, if we can't even find the Constitution, you don't know the rules to this land. And how can you play a game if you don't know the rules to this land? Oh, you want to play chess and you just got up on the board and took a shit on everything and thought that you won? Well, I knocked your king over and I shit on all your pieces. Yeah, that's not the rules, you fucking piece of shit. I feel like I won, though. Okay, well, you didn't. You didn't play right. You didn't play by the rules, and fuck you, you piece of shit. I'm not playing this chess game with you no more. R.I.P. Ryan K. R.I.P. Ryan K.